Hi, I'm Nick Shell with Family Friendly Daddy Blog. Here's today's video. So I really want to examine what it looks like when you're growing out your buzz cut and you have a receding hairline and your hair's no longer just looking good. Now for me, mine look good, and you guys agreed according to my other videos, it looked good between like a 1, 1.5 and a 2, and I would agree. It looks good there. But here we are past a 4. This is basically like a 4.5, maybe even a 5 is what this look like. Now, I point out the fact that at least on the clippers that I use, there is no such thing as a 5 that you could purposely cut your hair at. It stops at a 4, and I think that's because it does it for a reason, because they know that after 4, it just doesn't look that great anymore. It just looks messy. It looks sloppy. It looks like you've been wearing a hat, which is what I do when I'm growing it out. I wear a hat more, especially during these winter months, like I pointed out in my last video. That's what anything past a 4 is for. It's for growing it out, and I do plan to grow it out. I want to make more videos about that process, but I think that'll be relevant for people who watch my videos about hair. So as far as the number 4, anything past a 4, again, this is about a 4.5 or a 5. Doesn't look great. In particular, why it doesn't look great is because at that point for a buzz cut, it starts sticking down in certain places and sticking up. I know, like I got a patch right here that goes straight up, and it just really kind of stands out. So it just doesn't look good. And then plus, if your hairline's starting to thin, if your hair's thinning out at all, I don't know, from afar you can, it's almost like you see this glow, like this bozo glow as I call it. And I don't like that. I don't like there being able to, you can tell that there's hair here and not there. So it just becomes more obvious at that point until it starts going out and becomes more of a haircut at that point. But one good thing is that once you get into a 4.5, 5, you can start seeing hair color come back, which fortunately I've been blessed that my hair isn't really becoming gray yet. A little bit on the sides, but nothing you can really tell. So that's my video. That's why you don't want to grow purposely have it more than a 4. Once it gets to even really to, I think, to a 3.5, you need to take it back down to a 1, 1.5, 2. I think is the best place to stay at, and I think that's why I wanted to demonstrate this with this video, to show you exactly why that is. So if you want to see what a number 4.5, 5 looks like, here you go. But basically just wear a hat during that time and grow out your hair. Otherwise, go back to a shorter buzz cut. This is Nick Shell with Family Friendly Daddy Blog. Thanks for watching and for subscribing too.